Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're gonna be reviewing Boruto Chapter 29. This is actually some quite interesting stuff what it had inside here. So yeah, let's get into this. So what should I start out with this? We got to learn about the Karma Cell. Let's see what else we got to learn about. We also had to learn about more about Kawaki and all that. So we got a lot of stuff to go down inside this chapter. So let's start out from the beginning. So inside the beginning part, we still see Boruto. Boruto is kind of still kind of pissy about the vase thing and all that. But anyways, of course they start conversing and we get to see them, Naruto is about to tell him and say, hey, we're gonna go spar and all that. And of course, Naruto gets Kawaki inside there. So when they start to get sparring, we get to see, Boruto and Naruto are about to go. And of course, Boruto doesn't want Naruto to, hold back. But as we already know, and you know the way Naruto is, a father-son thing, like, oh yeah, don't hold back, dad, and like this that type of thing. Because we all know that Naruto ain't going to no KCM mode or nothing like that. Nothing crazy like that. We're just going to be seeing him fighting base. But he doesn't want, he doesn't want Naruto to take it easy on him. Because, it's just like, he wasn't truly going all out, as we already know. He was just doing all that. But anyways, Kawaki is basically saying, you need to stop like bullshitting around because, he wasn't going all out with, the Karma Cell activated. And of course, they're trying to learn about the Karma Cell, learning how to master the Karma Cell because, Kawaki wants to get the Karma Cell off him. So he wants to try to control it and see if he can do that. But anyways, since Boruto was probably going to say, he was pretty much predicting and say, oh, I don't know how to do it right now. Kawaki basically just started up like that. So after we see that, we get to see, statements that they said the Karma Cell increases your physical ability. So this kind of reminds me of like, Sasuke when he had like his curse mark, it amplified him. Including, they had statements in there where the Karma Cell can also increase your, what do you call it? It increases your ninjutsu power, I think. I kind of forgot. But anyways, so the Karma Cell, we know more about it inside this one. So it increases your physical power and your ninjutsu power, so that's actually fairly good. So we get to know more about it. So as we get to see inside the fight, Boruto, when he was fighting without the Karma Cell, he was, of course he was getting clapped. But when Boruto stepped up his game and had the Karma Cell activated, that's when stuff started getting more real. It was like Boruto gained more speed and he gained more power, especially when he did his I think it's called Raitone Region Dama. I actually kind of forgot the name of it. Oh yeah, I just looked it up. It's called the Raijin Rajaisen. I'm probably butchering that. But I think it's basically, the lightning style thunderclap. So with that jutsu, with the Karma Cell activated, it packed a punch. It packed so much of a punch that we got to saw Naruto had to summon a shadow clone, and his jutsu clapped that shadow clone. So this is telling you that, with all this being, as we're seeing, the Karma Cell really gives you a big amp. Like I said, with the physical power and the ninjutsu. So this is so we're getting to see, more and more about this, which is quite interesting, as I said a little bit earlier. So if we want to wink Boruto, I'm probably going to wink Boruto. I'm going to wink him and say he's light speed. It's probably some insane shit. Pretty sure a lot of you guys are going to disagree, but I'm just going to wink Boruto and say, oh, he's light speed because of that feat, which he's most likely not. So after that, we get to see, Naruto got shocked by that. He was like, yo, such power and speed. And I'm saying that inside quotes. So, with that being said, Boruto, like I say, he gets a really big amp from this. So, this is pretty big. But of course, it was, as we know, Boruto still gets caught off guard by Naruto, and he comes up behind him and still claps him. Because, you know, Boruto's reaction time is not that quick. Because, you know, even Kawaki stated that, you know, he's kind of slow in that area inside that reaction time. So, you know, give or take with that one. But after all that, we get to see, you know, Boruto and Naruto, you know, doing that, forgot the little, you know, little finger thing. Forgot the seal of that. But anyways, you know, Himawari is asking Kawaki and all that. So, you know, that's like, just like just a traditional type thing as we got to saw with, you know, older generations like, I don't know, Kawaki and, not Kawaki, Kakashi and Obito did it, and all the other ninja. You know, it's just a good traditional thing. So it kind of brings back the good nostalgia, including Naruto and Sasuke did that back then. So, you know, I actually did kind of like that when they did that. But anyways, we get to see Kawaki. He goes back into his flashback of Jigen sparring with him, and Jigen was just straight beating this man up. He just does not give two F's about him. Like, this man Jigen, he's just treating him like complete garbage. I could see why Kawaki really hates Jigen, because he just abused him. And he abused him so much, he didn't even care you know, he didn't really care about his well-being all that much. He's basically saying, I'm only keeping you alive because, you know, it's hard to find a vessel like you and all that. And that's actually honestly some cool shit right there. So, you know, you could see why Kawaki ran away from him. He was trying to, you know, be cunning or conjuring, I guess you could say, conjuring in the beginning when he was like a little child, when he bought him from his father, and he was trying to do all these promises and all that, but he turns out to be just like Kawaki's father. So I see why he's kind of like edgy and all that. If you really understand if you really understand Kawaki, you know, you can see why he acts like that. It's quite understandable, really. But anyways, this man, he was just talking so down on Kawaki. Like this, he was just speaking all these bad things into him. Like, it was really starting to get to him. And he was telling him that, you know, the karma cell is the only thing that can fill up your heart and all that. And he already knows that the karma cell is like a curse to him. It's not bringing him really anything, no type of happiness. It's more of just like draining him, if anything. Kawaki really hates the karma cell very much. Because it's very traumatizing and everything. But after all that, you know, the flashback of, you know, Jigen beating the crap out of Kawaki, we see them, you know, we get to see Kawaki and, you know, Naruto converse. And Kawaki was conversing with Naruto, and he was basically saying, you know, he was asking him, Boruto always acts like that and all that. And, you know, he was also saying something about, you know, he can't really control his chakra too well. So that means, you know, Kawaki doesn't really know how to do ninjutsu. Pretty sure his chakra control is also not that good. So he really can't do much other than, you know, we get to see, you know, he does bone manipulation. But it's really not too much that Kawaki can really do. Also, absorbing jutsu with his karma cell, that's another thing that you can do. But you don't really see him doing much other than that. But anyways, you know, he's talking about all that. And Naruto explains to him about, ninjutsu, how everything is connected, just like what Hagoromo taught him. So he's basically telling him about all that, how everyone's linked. And, Kawaki is also talking about describing the jutsu. Like, he was also wondering about, Boruto's Shadow Clone Jutsu. Like, he wanted to kind of learn that, but he was trying to use it to, try to harm himself and, spar with himself, which Kawaki doesn't really understand that much. What Naruto actually has gone through, Naruto already tried that before. It doesn't really work that well. So he's trying to tell him that. So, Naruto is trying to tell him that you need a rival also. You can't just be, trying to get more powerful on their own. Because, we get to see Naruto always have his rival, which is Sasuke, which, that kept them going. Even though Sasuke kind of like went out on his own and all that, when they were younger, Sasuke was still kind of looking at Naruto, so it always gave him that pressure to always get better. And including Naruto always gave him that pressure to always get better. So Kawaki just needs to, realize that he needs a rival, and we already know his rival is Boruto, so he needs to really realize that, to give him good resistance inside, you'll want to get stronger, so he really needs that. So at the end, we get to see, after they get to talk about all that, Kawaki was looking at that bag, that they kind of pissed on, but anyways, he was trying to, he was thinking about it, probably just gonna try to repiece it together with that glue. But anyways, we get to see, Kashin Koji pops in and he finally found Kawaki, so we're gonna see what's gonna go down to the next chapter. I'm pretty sure Kashin Koji is gonna be fighting Kawaki because, he's about to try to go capture him or something, whatever he's gonna go do. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to talk about today. I'm pretty sure this video is hella long, so I'm just gonna stop it here. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys go subscribe if you're new. Also like this video to support your boy. But anyways, it's been your boy Debo. I kind of just changed my name, Devo. Anyways, it's been your boy Devo. I'm out.